What's going on, YouTube world and YouTube tribe? Welcome back to LilBigMan Gaming, bringing you a review for Superman and Lois Season 2, Episode 9, called 30 Days and 30 Nights. Now, this was a really good, interesting episode because it featured maybe about five or 10 minutes of Superman, if that, and then the majority of the episode featured Lois, her father, Jordan, Jonathan, and everybody else. Superman, for like I said, for a good 5 or 10 minutes, this was the episode. This is the first for Superman and Lois that we got an episode where he was only in it for such a short amount of time. But here goes synopsis. Then I'm gonna get into my thoughts and review. Lois thanks Lana for sticking up for Jonathan when he is taunted for getting football season canceled. Jordan's unexpected departure on the mayoral election day leaves Sarah rattled. So there's a lot to talk about here. There's a side story. The side story is I want to say it's maybe two side stories. If you consider Jordan and Sarah's story like a side story, then it's two. Because there was the side story. To me, the side story was Jordan and Sarah's relationship, and and stuff of that nature, and John and his daughter's turmoil. But I'm gonna get into that. So basically, this episode starts off from a little bit from where the previous episode left off. Lois and Clark are trying to basically brainstorm. They in bed brainstorming about what to do about the other side and the lady. I still can't remember her name, but the lady. Then it's shown that she is broken out and she gets to go to the other side. And Clark superhero activates and he hears this go down, that she escaped, and she's escaping and going to the other side. So he flies off into the situation. He flies off to go stop the situation, but when he gets there, it's already too late. She already have gone through the portal, and he's being told this by the army person, or if she's a fake army person. I don't know. She was dressed in army clothes, so she might have been a real army person that was just on her side, or a fake army person. But whoever, just a person disguised as an army person is what I'm trying to say. She basically informs Superman that it's already too late. She's already on the other side. Superman gets an idea, so he started flying around like in a circle. I thought he was going to create like a tornado vortex that fast. He was flying around in a circle, and then he used that momentum that he built up going around as fast as he could in this circle, and he used it to catapult himself through the portal without totally killing himself. And then that was it. So therefore, the rest of the episode kicked off. So like I said, there's a side story with John where his daughter is pretty much she's pissed off at him for I guess you could say she's pissed off at him for seemingly forgetting why today was so important. And they go through this whole emotional turmoil about this day. Hint is somewhat connected to Lois. Now, maybe it is, maybe not. I don't know. But it's a day that basically points out to John that she's trying to make a point to John about, but John is basically look like he's trying to move on in a sense, and she's got that feeling like you're trying to move on and do this and do that. And she feels disrespected. She feels like he's disrespected the honor and integrity of something, right? And basically throughout the whole episode, that's where their part is. It's about he's trying to figure out why she's so bent out of shape. But then when he figure out why, he goes through this emotional journey himself to realizing that what he was doing might have been just running away from the problem. Now that I got that out the way, Jordan and Sarah. Jordan is starting to become into his own. He is starting to become more. He's more and more becoming Superboy. You see that you're showing that his powers and stuff are really growing to the point where he's almost ready to fly. He has to save someone's life. John Henry Irons also was there to help him. There's an argument about whether or not he should be using his powers and going out and saving people. And you will understand, if you haven't seen the episode, you will understand why when you do, why this argument takes place. It's something about time. I put it that way. Something about time, and you will see what I mean. Why this argument takes place? What causes argument to take place? Because like I said, something about time happens, and you see why this argument takes place. I just said that like 3 or 4 times in a row. I'm trying to think. Okay, so and then Sarah and Jordan's relationship hit a breaking point because of him and some secrets and why he's been ditching her lately. Lois along with Jonathan are at Lana's little rally, and yes, that's where at this rally that's where he's ridiculed by a citizen for getting the football season canceled because of Jonathan and another player being caught using XK. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out anything else happened in reports. I talked about Jordan and Sarah, then Jonathan. Oh, then there was the main story of the episode after, that involves the rest of them was about the SK and how the reason for Jordan needed to save this specific person was due to an event that would involve SK. So this is the episode where they finally cracked down on Jonathan and basically finally confront him and saying that, look, we need to know who you're protecting, because we know for sure that you didn't. Even though you was taking SK, we know for sure that you wasn't selling it, that you got it from somebody, and that you're protecting this person. So we need to know now, because now people are dying or almost dying because of this, and we need you to tell us who this person is. And the immunity deals was given. Everything was assured to Jonathan that this person would be protected and won't get in trouble for their involvement. And then yada yada yada. As you can see from what I just said, that gives you insight about what happened with this person. So things take off from there. Things happen. Things get settled. Some changes in certain people's lives happen. All this to say, it was a good episode. The ending came where Lois and Jordan are basically having a conversation about a specific thing, and they see somebody walking up. They realize it's Jonathan, but when Jonathan comes into view, dun dun dun, it's something different about Jonathan, and they find out from Jonathan that something happened, that someone was too late. But overall, with my mysteriousness and trying to not spoil anything, overall this was a good episode. Superman and Lois. 30 Days and 30 Nights gets a, an 8 out of 10 big up, just because it, just like what they done with the Flash, where they done an episode that was about everybody else other than the Flash. This was a good first outing for Superman and Lois, because they could have really fell flat on their face, and they almost did. In certain parts they did. I really could care. I care more about John and his daughter and their struggles more than I did about Jordan and Sarah at this point. Do I care about Jordan and Sarah? Yeah, I do. But I didn't care at this particular time because I've seen this story play out so many times in Smallville that that's the reason why I can't really care about it. So I've seen so many times this play out. You will understand when you see what I mean. Excuse me. But yeah. So 8 out of 10 big ups. This episode was good, just like I said, just because it was a good outing where they showed that there can be episodes where Superman is not involved and they actually can't hold their own. They do go on the break. I didn't know this until I saw the preview for the next episode that they go on break until the 26th of April. So this is about time we watch Superman and Lois again. I will be 32 years old because this is well after my birthday. My birthday is April 10th, by the way. But overall, I'm rambling too much. If you enjoyed this video, then you hit this button right there in the upper right corner for all of my reviews. And if you enjoyed this video so much you want to support the channel, then all you gotta do is hit that like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button, do all those great things. Because I told you so. No, I appreciate you if you do it. Because it lets me know you want to see more videos like this. And yeah, I like doing these videos for you guys, so it lets me know you want to see more of these videos. And as always, hit any one of these videos for more of my amazing content, but don't go anywhere. Got a reaction for you, and some more gameplay. Yeah, so peace out.